What's up everybody, Craig here with an Anfield Agenda special edition video. So what I thought I'd do is look through my favourite 10 Liverpool home kits of all time. Now I say of all time, but realistically what I mean is since I've been on this planet. So basically 1981 onwards. Now with all things, these is going to be subjective. There's going to be some kits in here that people think are absolutely horrendous or kits that should be in certain orders, and that's what I love about doing these. I love to get your opinions on it. So you'll see my top 10. Let me know if you agree, if you disagree, what shirts you like and dislike in the comment section below. So let's kick off with number 10 on my list, shall we? And number 10 for me in the Liverpool all-time home shirts is this beauty from 2006 to 2008. Obviously you look at this shirt, for me it reminds me of Steven Gerrard, Fernando Torres, but I don't know who reminds you of. I've always been a fan of Adidas Liverpool kits. I think they've made some of the best kits that we've ever had. So this one for me comes in at number 10. The reason I don't have it a little bit higher up the list is I'm not overly gone on the collar, ladies and gentlemen. It's not something that looked good on me. Maybe that's why. A lot of these will be influenced on how they wore on me or how they sat on me, on my rather chunky body, shall we say. But at number 10 for me, 2006-2008 Liverpool home shirt. And straight into number 9 now. This beauty. This is a bit old school now. 92-93. You might notice there's a different crest on this one. This was our centenary year. This was the 100-year crest. Liverpool formed obviously in 1892, so they came out with this magnificent shirt in 1992-93. And it is proper old school. The proper stitched on Adidas stripes on the shoulder there as well. I love the central position of the Adidas. And it's, for me, I love this shirt. I've always liked this shirt. It's one that I have up in the loft, actually. Very one of the few shirts I've ever kept from Liverpool. And I love it. And I hope you guys do as well. So that's what makes number 8 on my list. It's number 9, excuse me. Number 8 now looks a little like this. Again, old school. 93-95. You look at this shirt, for me, Dean Saunders. I think of Razor Ruddock. That's the type of player. Maybe Ian Rush even, when I see this shirt. And look, my memory is shocking. So if there's somebody I've forgotten or somebody that actually didn't wear it, you know, bear with me. It is, you know, it's a well-known fact that my memory isn't the greatest. But I've always loved this Liverpool shirt. And you see this shirt where we got that little hint of green that's on this season's home Nike shirt. They took a bit of homage from this one with the green tint on the collar, the green tint around the cuffs of it as well. Again, love that old-fashioned Adidas white stitching on it. So for me, and the pattern as well, this made number 8 in my list. And you know what, I'd still wear it today if I had it. I absolutely love this shirt. We've been blessed as the club to have so many great home shirts over the years. And to me, this one could have easily been further up the list, but I've stuck with this one there. So that's my favourite at number 8. Number 7 on the list looks a little bit like this. There we go. A more recent one. The 2019-2020 shirt. The championship winning shirt. It is an old-fashioned pinstripe beauty. Now, I've always been somebody that really loved the kits that New Balance made. I thought they'd been a great addition to the Liverpool kit manufacturer family. And this one, for me, sums it all up. When you look at that shirt, it evokes so many emotions. You can see the historic pinstripe, and you can see where they took the love for the shirt from, where they got the inspiration from. And there is an argument to say that this shirt probably should have been a little bit higher up the list, but, you know, I've stuck it at number 7 because, as I said, we've been blessed to have some absolute belters of shirts, but this shirt will always be synonymous with great memories for Liverpool Football Club and its fans. And I've got a spare version of this shirt with the tags on it still upstairs that I'll never give away, I'll never sell, I'll keep it forever. And I've made so many mistakes over the years. Maybe you guys are the same, I don't know. It's another thing I'd love your thoughts on in the comment section. The amount of shirts I stupidly threw away as a child over the years, or as a teenager growing up. I know a lot of you guys have been far more clever and kept them up in your loft or in your mum's house or whatever. So let me know again if you have any beauties that are hanging around or any shirts that you won't let go of for dear life. So at number 7 on the list for me, it's the 2019-2020 shirt. Moving on to number 6, this beauty. I think this, of New Balance, of all the shirts, this was the one for me. I think this set the standard of New Balance shirts for Liverpool. I'm usually not a fan of a V-neck collar, more of a round neck collar man myself, but it's simplicity at its absolute best, I think. And I love this shirt. I mean, again, you look at it and you think of people in it. For me, I don't know, who does it remind you of? It's a beauty of a shirt though, isn't it? It really, really is, folks. I mean, you've got the white New Balance, the yellow Liverbird, the little white Ascent on the side as well. It's a belter. It's simple. I think I remember, if my memory's right, at the time when they brought it out, they said that they wanted to be a shirt that fans could wear with a pair of jeans or whatever, but I think New Balance absolutely knocked it out of the park with that one, and that's how it makes number 6 on my list. Moving on to number 5 now, the real heavy hitters, the top 5. Number 5 looks like this. The 1989 to 1981 Flecked Candy shirt. It's actually Connor's, the other half of Anfield Agenda. It's his favourite Liverpool shirt. My first ever Liverpool shirt was actually the grey version of this one, the away one. Never really overly gone on this one, to be honest with you. I mean, yes, I like it, but it's not my favourite of the candy shirts, but it is still worth a mention in the top 5 because it is another banger from Adidas. It is one that a lot of people have retro versions of, whether, you know, you've got them from, let's say, specific sources, or you've got the one without the Adidas on it, but I can't do a top 10 list. I can't go into the top 5 without having the 89 to 91 home shirt in there, because I feel like I'd be foolish if I did. So for me, it could be higher in some people's lists, but I've snuck it in there at number 5. Moving on to number 4 now. This belter from 13-14. A Warrior shirt makes it into the top 5, I hear you say. Yes, this shirt for me had it all. I had Luis Suarez in his prime. I had that amazing 13-14 title race where, yes, we came up short, but my God, the memories we had that season, folks. We never thought we had a sniff of the title before the season started, but I've always loved this Liverpool shirt. I love the cut of the collar. I love everything about it. It's one of the few shirts where I think everything in yellow works on it. So I had to make my top 5. For me, it goes ahead of, I said, the Flecked one that was before it. It's very difficult, and a lot of these are subjective, but I love this shirt so much. I was stupid enough to throw it away, which I'm still angry at myself about, but to me, the 2013-2014 Warrior home shirt makes it in at number 4. Number 3 on the list looks like this. The Crown Paints from 85 to 87. Again, not really a shirt that I remember much, but it is in my lifetime, so I had to make it in. Another absolute iconic belter from Adidas. You're talking about Alan Hansen, I think, when you think of this shirt. Dalglish, but what a belter. V-neck again, which kind of goes against the usual. When I go for a shirt, I usually do like a round neck. Got that little bit of white, the 3 stripes as well there on the shoulder. And again, another beautiful, beautiful shirt from Adidas. Maybe the older fans will have particular players that come to mind, or some people have the long sleeve version of this, I know, which was very popular. And I'm not a fan of long sleeve shirts as a whole, but I have to say, this one in the long sleeve is great. And there's a couple of cool retro versions of this one you can buy as well, with some writing around the Liverbird, or writing where the Adidas badge should be on the opposite side. Now we move to the top 2, and I think maybe some aficionados out there know where I'm going to be going with this one. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please. Insert imaginary drum roll here. Number 2 looks like this. The 1988-1989 Candy home shirt. Some OG Anfield Agenda fans might recognise this as my lucky shirt. I actually have this shirt upstairs. The candy badge is peeling off it. It's not in the greatest of shape. It hasn't been washed in a very long time, but I absolutely love it. It is only second for a very good reason, which will become all too clear in a minute or two. But for me, this is up there. This is top tier Liverpool home shirts. Candy, Adidas, simple, beautiful stripes, elegant, a kind of a crossover between a V-neck and a round neck. And if anybody makes a top 10 or top 3 list, surely this shirt has to go in there. It is an absolute belter. Immediately your mind goes towards John Barnes and players like that when you think of this shirt. And the only reason that it isn't number 1 on my list is simply because of this. Number 1 on my list is basically the shirt from the year before. I don't know why, but I prefer the Crown Paints writing on it over the candy. And this one definitely reminds me of the picture of Barnes sitting in the dugout, those shorts clinging to his big legs for dear life as his muscles are bulging through them. And what a shirt that is. If you're lucky enough to have an original version of this Liverpool shirt in a realistic size, medium, large, extra large, you're probably hanging on to something that's worth between 300 and 500 quid. It is a very sought after original shirt. It is my favourite Liverpool shirt of all time. I don't own it, which drives me mad, but it is a shirt that I think rightly earns its place at the very, very top of my top 10 of Liverpool shirts of all time. And again, I say all time, but what I mean is from 1981 onwards, from when I was born. I know there's some shirts in the 70s and onwards that people would like, but for me, this is my own personal top 10 list. So, Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'd love to know your top 10. Please do put it in the comment section below. Drop a like on the video as well. Let me know if you think I've got these in the right order or the wrong order, or if there's something obvious that I've missed out on. But remember, it is subjective. We all do like different shirts, and it's one of my favourite parts of the season when the 3 shirts get released each year. Some fans like some fans hate some, and that's what makes us all unique, isn't it? We all have our own taste and our own thoughts about what we think of Liverpool shirts. So this has been another Anfield Agenda special, my top 10 LFC home shirts in my lifetime. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video, and I'm sure I'll catch up with you guys soon. Take care, lots of love, and up the Reds.